Hello, darling. I didn't think you'd visit today. Is everything okay? Oh, they let you off early? That's a relief. I'd hate to risk a longer sentence because I had to break out of here. I'm just joking, darling. Mostly. Don't worry, darling. I don't have any reason to right now. I know you wouldn't go against my requests. Getting a remote job, only ordering things online, moving into a new place and cutting off your friends and family. Thank you, darling, for accomplishing all of that so quickly. I'd give you a kiss well done if there wasn't this plastic between us. You imagine me kissing you every night. Oh, darling. I'm the same. I've tried hugging my pillow, but nothing can replace you even a little bit. The second I'm out of here, the first thing I want to do is give you a huge hug and kiss. I want to run my fingers through your hair, whisper words into your ear, feel your warmth against me. I'm making us both upset, aren't I? I'm sorry, darling. You're too sweet, consoling me like this. I'm the one who made you worry, not covering for myself properly, and winding up in this situation. That pesky girl. I thought she was weak, but she was stronger than she appeared. I guess that's my own fault for underestimating the stubbornness of a Sorry, darling, you're right. I shouldn't make myself angry. It's only the fact she's out there, alive and well, while we've been torn apart. I can never forgive her for getting even a part of what she wanted in the end. Yes, she didn't get you. That's the only reason I'm able to stay put here, knowing our love is still alive. She didn't try to contact you while I was on trial, did she? You're hesitating. That means she did, didn't she? Darling, there's no use trying to hide it from me. What did she do? Therapy? She told you to go to therapy. Stockholm Syndrome? Stockholm Syndrome? What, because we lived together? Oh, she is so delusional. I forced you to live with me? That's how she spun it. That you need to go to therapy to get over the trauma of what I did to you? Oh, that's rich. Talking about how I hurt you. How manipulative. Acting like she hasn't caused all this pain to us. How low is she going to sink until she's satisfied? That's not what she meant. Darling, why do you sound like you're defending her? Then why did you say that? Darling, look at me when I'm talking to you. If you aren't defending her, then why did you say that? It doesn't matter because she's with someone else. And how do you know that? You went against what I told you, didn't you? Darling, if you keep lying, I will break this wall between us right now, drag you to your car, and drive until there's no road. So look at me and tell me the truth. You never cut contact with her. Darling, crying isn't going to solve anything, is it? Take a deep breath and tell me everything. She found out where you moved to and showed up. And you didn't make her go away. And then she came back the next day. And the next. And now you're choosing her over me. You aren't going to say anything else. You aren't even going to deny it. It's a little late to say you love me now, darling. If you did love me, you would have made her go away. Even with your shyness, you didn't have to open the door, and I had plenty of savings for you to use to move again. You know I wouldn't have minded. So why, darling? Why did you betray me? A friend? Why would you need a friend when you have me? Darling, I know it's lonely without me next to you, but that's no excuse, is it? There. It's all right. You told me the truth. It's okay. You shouldn't have let her in, but it's not your fault. It's her fault. For not knowing how to keep her hands off what isn't hers. I bet her supposed partner doesn't even exist. She's trying to trick you into falling for her. Yes, that's what she's doing. She's pretending to be your friend, and she'll trick you into thinking you love her, and take you away from me. Darling, I know you would never stray on your own. But people like her, they don't understand true love. She's like a succubus, wanting everyone in her path with no regard for others' feelings. And darling, you and I both know you're not that resistant to advances. Remember when we were younger, and you had so many people after you? And when you were not so much younger. You need to be careful, or I'll be beating them off you with a stick again. Sometimes I feel like I need to have my name tattooed across your forehead so people will realize you're taken. Well, maybe not on the forehead, but I'll definitely make sure we get matching tattoos when we're out of here. You can design them for us. But while I'm in here... Yes, darling, you need to get her out of your life. You can use however much you need to get out of your current place. Even if you need to pay 2 rents at once, it's better than letting her know where you live. Move quickly, quietly, and as far away as you can. Or... I was just thinking, darling, about a more permanent solution to the problem. But you aren't strong enough for that. Your love for me isn't as strong as my love for you. How can I not think that? You let her in while keeping it a secret from me for so long. My heart feels like it's going to break. You'll prove it? Well, if you think you can, go ahead. Get rid of her. Permanently. And maybe then I'll believe you love me as much as I love you, darling.